नमस्ते दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका। आज मैं आपको किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की सबसे बेहतरीन सीखों के बारे में बताने वाला हूं। अगर आप इसे ध्यान से सीखें और अपनी जिंदगी में अपनाएं, तो ये आपकी जिंदगी बदल सकती है। किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 1। The real millionaires often live modestly in ordinary neighborhoods. Their wealth is quiet, not flashy. Instead of flashy cars and designer labels, they invest patiently and stick to budgets. This contrast reveals a key truth: perceived wealth and real net worth frequently diverge. Financial success often comes from restraint and long-term thinking rather than impulse spending to impress others. Modest choices compounded over decades create fortunes that look boring but are effective. Learn to admire substance over style, and you'll start copying behaviors that actually produce wealth. किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 2। Frugality is not about deprivation, it's about prioritizing freedom over status. Millionaires next door choose experiences and investments that compound rather than immediate pleasures that vanish. That pattern often begins in childhood when fiscal habits are taught and modeled. Passing on values about money matters more than handing down checks because habits outlast inheritances. Teach practical stewardship to the next generation so they inherit wisdom, not just dollars. Long-term independence grows out of small disciplined decisions repeated for years. किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 3। They allocate time to plan and monitor their finances like any other important project. Budgeting and record keeping aren't glamorous, but they reveal wasted dollars and opportunities to optimize. A simple monthly review of net worth and spending creates powerful feedback loops. Those feedback loops inform adjustments that compound faster than occasional big moves. The discipline of planning prevents drift into expensive habits that quietly erode capital. Small, regular administrative tasks keep wealth growing without drama. किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 4। Many wealthy households earn modest incomes but save and invest a high percentage of it. Income alone doesn't produce wealth, how you manage it does. A consistent saving habit, even on average salaries, produces outsized long-term results via compounding. That fact undermines the myth that only high earners can become wealthy. Choose behaviors that lead to independence rather than focusing solely on paycheck size. Over time, discipline trumps paycheck envy every time. Wealth is an outcome of behavior, not merely income. किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 5। They value autonomy and control over conspicuous consumption. Having choices about where and how to spend your time often matters more than having big toys that demand upkeep and attention. Many millionaires prefer flexible schedules, the ability to pursue passions, or lower stress lifestyles over social status. That preference leads to decisions that preserve capital and time. When you prioritize optionality, you design a life less vulnerable to external pressures. Real wealth is the power to choose, not the approval of others. किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 6। Successful households often choose careers that allow ownership, entrepreneurship, or high savings rates, not merely prestige. They look for vocations where value accrues to them rather than dissipates through consumption. Business ownership, disciplined professional practice, or prudent investing are common threads. Those choices reflect thinking in decades, not quarters. Career decisions become strategic, aimed at creating streams of income and saving opportunities. Long-range thinking about vocation and money compounds into real freedom over time. किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 7. They avoid debt traps and understand the stealthy cost of interest and fees. Consumer credit marketed as convenience can quietly siphon cash for years. Millionaires typically use debt only as a strategic tool, never as a lifestyle prop. The discipline of paying a mortgage down, avoiding costly consumer loans, and living within means protects future options. Interest payments are invisible wealth loss until you add them up. Minimize unnecessary finance costs, and you preserve returns for investments that actually grow your net worth. किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 8. They invest in knowledge and practical skills that produce income and protect capital. Whether it's business skills, financial literacy, or trades, investing in yourself raises your marginal productivity. That investment often yields returns far higher than speculative gambles because knowledge compounds into consistently better decisions. Self-education and continual competence maintenance is a quiet habit of long-term wealth builders. Time spent learning frequently beats chasing get-rich schemes. Applied wisdom protects and grows capital steadily. किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 9. Matching spousal values about money is a surprisingly powerful predictor of financial success. Households where partners share goals, budgets, and discipline avoid internal conflicts that drain resources. Conversations about money early and often align household behavior and prevent stealthy spending battles. A shared financial plan transforms small disagreements into coordinated effort. Money harmony multiplies the effectiveness of saving and investing strategies. Relationship design matters as much as financial design. किताब द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की जीवन बदल देने वाली सीख नंबर 10. Finally, they measure prosperity in security, independence, and peace of mind rather than in trophies. The quiet millionaire's satisfaction derives from being able to choose work, give generously, and sleep without financial anxiety. This internal standard of success is stable and sustainable because it doesn't require perpetual comparison. If you want that life, model behavior over image and focus on slow, consistent actions. Over decades, steady choices deliver freedom more reliably than dramatic gambles. Build the kind of wealth that buys calm, not applause. धन्यवाद दोस्तों, आपने द मिलियनेयर नेक्स्ट डोर की इस संक्षिप्त जानकारी को देखा। हमें उम्मीद है कि ये सीखें आपके जीवन में आगे बढ़ने और बदलाव लाने में मदद करेंगी। ऐसी और प्रेरणादायक किताबों के सार और दैनिक ज्ञान के लिए चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब करें। नीचे कमेंट में बताइए कि आपको कौन सी सीख सबसे ज्यादा पसंद आई और अगली बार आप कौन सी किताब का सार सुनना चाहेंगे।